Most real estate millionaires follow a blueprint. Do you have yours? See, the reality is if you're starting a business in whatever field you're starting it in, you have to have a blueprint. You have to know what the win looks like. You have to know what the goal looks like. For me, it's legacy. For me, it's the ability to do the work once, get paid for it over and over again, and create a lifestyle for myself and my family that continues to pay them long after I'm gone. But what's yours? Do you know what your passion is? Do you know what fuels and drives you? Do you know what that is? Are you looking for legacy? Are you looking for something more tangible than that? It's all up to you, but you have to know that before you get started building your multi-million-dollar real estate blueprint. I got involved in real estate investing because I kept seeing myself build buildings for people. And then after I was done, my paycheck stopped and theirs kept going. Theirs, in fact, was just getting started. I also watched my parents retire at 50 with cash flow. They really honestly haven't worked since unless they've wanted to. And I've watched that happen time and time again. And that became my why, to buy time freedom for myself, to buy security in the future for my family, and pass something on in a legacy to my kids. So why are you doing it? Are you looking for that financial freedom, time freedom maybe to spend more time with your kids, more time with your spouse? Maybe you're looking to contribute to charities. Maybe you love to help out the local dog rescue and you'd love to be more involved there. You've got to find that why, because that's going to be the fuel that is there for you when it's raining outside and it's not looking so great. Here's a quick tip. If you're going to get involved in a multi-million-dollar real estate blueprint, you need to learn how to analyze markets. And the thing is, there's a lot of resources out there. Most major brokerages across the country have market reports that are available to you. And if that's not good enough, call local agents and see what they think of buying and selling real estate of that particular type in that marketplace. It's not that hard, but it does take a little bit of work, but it's not all work that you have to do. See, again, while you leverage the banks in real estate, why not leverage the experience of others to make sure that you're building out a blueprint that's really going to be executable and is going to work well? I wish I could say every deal I did went picture perfect, but I got to tell you, '08 caught me off guard just like it did a lot of people. I was long on a subdivision. We had developed the whole thing out. Everything was perfect. All the lots were pre-sold. Everything was looking amazing. And then the market turned. That led to a huge financial problem for me and my partner. And the reality was, if I had done more market analysis and really looked at who the real buyers were in that market, and really understood to the degree that I do now, what was influencing that bubble, what was influencing all of that buying behavior, I know for a fact I would not have done that deal. Did I learn a lot of lessons out of the deal? Absolutely. Did I enjoy learning them? Absolutely not. So here's the thing. We're coming into a part of our economy in every cycle where traditional financing is not looking as attractive as it did 12 to 18 months ago. And this is where the creative part of financing comes about. You have the ability to look at opportunities and come up with creative strategies that both help you and the seller. Or if you're the seller, helps the buyer acquire the property for a maximum return to you. But those are the things you've got to think outside the box a little bit. You've got to come up with different strategies that are going to allow you to come up with a solution that works best for you. One of the best books I've read about doing just that is the book by Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference, because it talks about how to get to creative solutions that allow you to achieve what the seller or the other opponent in this conversation, in this negotiation wants, while still getting that for yourself. Another thing you've got to do is you've got to understand that your network is your net worth. I've done a lot of networking events over the years, and I still come away with contacts that may not do something with me right away, but will be a contact that I can navigate in the future to do deals with. I currently have 3 deals that we're doing right now today that have everything to do with networking events that I've attended in the last 18 months. 3 deals, total about $35 million worth of real estate that we're currently actioning on right now because of networking events. So be a person that gets yourself out there, networks with others, create value for the people in your network, and you'll be surprised at what comes your way when networking really truly turns into a net worth that's valuable. The other thing you want to pay attention to is risk management. How much risk are you and your investors willing to take? What does that look like? How do you mitigate it? These are all questions that you need to answer and have a plan B, C, D, even maybe a plan E on how you're going to get out of the current situation if things don't go as planned. But there's always ways to think this through. There's always contingency plans, and this will help you become an incredible investor because you will have thought through and understood all the things that are necessary to make you successful in your multi-million dollar real estate blueprint. You know, one of the things that a lot of people do is they get going on a deal, they get going on a couple of deals, and they forget to keep learning. You've got to keep learning. You've got to keep understanding that more knowledge is necessary as you level up. More knowledge is necessary to stay current with the market. And when you do that, you'll see that you will become a lifelong learner in your multi-million dollar real estate plan. You know, another thing that I see a lot of people do is they make money. They think making money is easy, so they spend the money. And that's great. In a good market, it's very easy for everybody to make money. But the reality is, if you're not reinvesting some of that money into your business, into your personal growth, into the things that are going to make you a better business owner, then you're going to start to have a problem, because more is going to be expected every single day. And if you're not choosing to invest in yourself and level up, you're soon going to find the apex of what you can accomplish and where you can go. So make sure that you continue to reinvest not only your profits, but your time into building a better business model. There's a lot of opportunities for people to do things in business that maybe aren't the most integrous, but I'm here to tell you, it takes years to build a reputation and minutes to destroy it. You know, you need to act with integrity in everything you do. It doesn't mean you have to like it, but it means that there has to be integrity involved in order for you to come to a place where you are able to look yourself in the mirror, look your investors in the mirror, and continue forward knowing that you have done everything you said you were going to do, and everything you said you were going to do actually got accomplished. And you'd be surprised how integrity alone can be a calling card for you way before you walk in the door. You know, I hear a lot of people say, you know what, I can't wait to get rich. Well, the reality is about wealth, all it does is make you more of that. So if you're kind of a jerk, more money is just going to make you more of a jerk. But if you're a person that likes to help others, that is humble, that is willing to give advice when asked, you're going to find yourself with more free time to do that. You're going to create a better place. So really take some time to look at the person you are today and understand money will magnify you. Do you really deserve to be magnified? And is that the world that you want other people to live in? One that has a bigger, better, more wealthy you. So here's the thing. When you're looking at building a real estate blueprint, a multi-million dollar real estate blueprint, there's a lot of things that are involved. But like everything, if you continue to follow the process and continue to follow through with your actions and your plans and continue to do that with integrity while networking with others, you're going to find it's one of the most rewarding opportunities you can find on this planet to do. And it will give you time freedom like you've never experienced before. So I challenge you, build a blueprint and then build an exit plan so that you too can enjoy your life.